Hey honey, how's about you and me going to that bed of ours and we do a little, oh hey guys, we weren't having making out, we were making out, in fact I was standing right next to her holding hands and we trained our Pokemon. See, look at my Pokemon, look at them. Oh, we're screwed. Anyways, welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. This is voice narration because I was an idiot and forgot to turn on the microphone, and I did live narration during this, so that was pretty screwed up. Anyways, in the last episode, we got through Lava Ridge Town and took a little vacationing tour about it. That being, I showed you everything about it, including the Pokemon egg. This episode, I'm going to be taking on the Fire-type Gym Leader, which I am not going to be spoiling. Again, this is post-narration because I was a freaking idiot. It wasn't because the audio was out of sync, it's because a little accident. You might be wondering who this girl is? Well, let's talk to her and find out. At any time. Welcome. No, wait. Puny Trainer, how good to see you've made it here. I have entrusted with the... No, wait. I am Flannery, and I'm the gym leader here. Don't underestimate me, though I have been a leader only a short time. With skills inherited by my grandfather, I shall, demonstrate the hot moves on this land. So we are facing Flannery, the Fire-type Gym Leader, and a very, like Whitney herself, is a starter. So anyways, her first Pokemon, if I can remember by heart, which I can't do very well, I know one, her first Pokemon is, oh yeah, by the way, that's a Disgusting Pride. Her first Pokemon is a Numble level 24 with moves, Sunny Day, Takedown, Magnitude, and Overheat. Out of order, but you know, I don't care. I just remember it from heart. So the reason I found out Lombre is because I wanted to use Ice Beam, and again, this is post-narration because... If I had not mentioned it, I wanted to freeze it. Of course, I totally forgot that I couldn't learn Sunny Day. I mean, I didn't have Fake Out, which would have helped the battle, which could have smoothed the battle out very well. So for that, I was an idiot and I went for Ice Beam, hoping it would cause it to freeze, but unfortunately, it did not freeze, and it set up the sun. Now, here she's going to have a Hyper Potion, and I believe she only has one, either that or... I think she might have had only one. I'm not completely sure. But here, I believe she does have the Super Potion, so I didn't predict that. I was hoping she would go for Magnitude, so that way I can switch back into Lombre and go straight into Lombre and mimic that Magnitude for the other Pokemon that would have just come up. Unfortunately, it didn't happen since, of course, this friggin' Numble and this beginner trainer really just learned Takedown, and that was about it. Sucks to be us, isn't it? But I guess we all learn that way, especially beginning gym leaders. You guys remember Whitney, right? From Pokemon Gold and Silver and Heart Gold and Silver. Unlike Whitney, you'll see at the end that she's not a whiny bot. Unlike Whitney, jeez, that was a really low for that. So anyways, I went for Double Kick, just to see how much damage she does. It did quite a decent amount, and this takedown almost took itself down. But the sunlight did fade, which I guess is a good thing. But, still on my part, I should have just not healed, otherwise, well, I probably would have healed anyway, because her third Pokemon, I believe, gave me the most troubles. Her fourth Pokemon wasn't too bad, as you'll see later on. Okay, so another takedown, you know what, Numble, you're gonna die. You're gonna die! Okay, I accidentally clicked the back Pokemon, I was like, wait, why did I do that? Then I just remembered, that I misclicked. Actually, I clicked too quick, so... That was it for Numble. Pretty decent Pokemon. I don't understand, compared to her third Pokemon, this first Pokemon makes it seem like a bit of too much of a show. So, as here, I was wondering what Pokemon would go into. I think I was going into Lazy, since of course, her first two Pokemon do not have Attract, which are... Oh, sorry, I thought I heard someone call me, oh well. Her first two Pokemon, our last two Pokemon, not our first two Pokemon, do have. Her next Pokemon is Slugma, level 24 with moves Light Screen, Sunny Day, Overheat, and Smog. Again, out of order, but this is going by hard. And surprisingly, I'm doing pretty well. So I decided to put this Slugma to sleep, and of course, it's going to use Smog. And the most unfortunate thing, if you remember from episode 14 of Pokemon Fire Red, I got poisoned. And not like, Fire Red itself, this is the only time I got poisoned, luckily. Because, of course, I used, Yawn, which put him to sleep. Which, of course, I wish... Well, you know what? Wishing is Wish I could have Drowsy. That probably would have been better, but the second one's going to use Overheat now. For those of you who don't know, Overheat is a 3rd generation move. Its power is 140, and it lowers the special attack once it's used by 2. 2 status, probably. So over here, I think I went for bulk. No, I went for Slack Off. That probably would have been second move was Bulk Up that I did afterwards. So the Pokemon still asleep as I decided to heal myself. Good thing I did that, otherwise, yeah, another waste of potions. Probably. So I now go for Bulk Up in case it wakes up, and guess what? It did. One good thing I guess about Post Narration, when I did Post Narration, I caused like a lot of ear rape. That would probably well, wait, let me rephrase that. I did a whole bunch of stuff that would probably cause like ear rapes and stuff. So in a way, I guess it was kind of good. And this overheat doesn't take me down. What am I talking about? I'm alive. Stupid move number 2. I probably should have just went straight for the well, again, it was a good play because I think Flannery only has 1 Hyper Potion. I'm not completely sure, but she has 1 Hyper Potion. At least as far as I'm concerned. So today's one cut is able to finish it off since most of my other moves are status, and that's my only move, unfortunately. So her next Pokemon, Camerout, was kind of annoying to take on. I mean, I had to do a whole bunch of healing and stuff. And I remember this Camerout doesn't have magnitude, but instead, it's at level 26, and it has the moves Overheat, Attract, Sunny Day, and Tackle. Now, the really one thing I don't understand, how come Numel has magnitude when Camerupt has Tackle? I understand they try to make it easy, but Camerupt's like a friggin' beast. I mean, really? When you think about it, it should have magnitude instead of Tackle. Now here, I was going for Ice Beam, hoping it would freeze, but I don't get such luck with freeze as much as I would like to. And this Overheat does kill Agua, unfortunately, because Camerupt is known for his beastly special attack. I think it has pretty decent amount of defense and special defense. So right here, I think I went for... No, I went for Fireball. Why didn't I go for Ash Spray to begin with? Oh yeah, because of Attract, that's right. I think I used it for Heal Fodder or something. Death Fodder, maybe? To revive Agua, since... Little do I know, I wasn't going to be using it that much. So anyways, this move right here that he did was Attract, for those of you who don't know. Attract, if your Pokemon is the opposite gender, the Pokemon falls in love with you. I guess the Pokemon creators didn't like gay people. So I guess I can understand that, plus it's like a female-male relationship in some way. As it all should, unless of course you're one of those people support the gays. In that case, you go, oh, male Pokemon should be attracted to male Pokemon, and female Pokemon should be attracted to female Pokemon. What a weird game would that be? Anyway, so the first strike, Combuskin is hit by Attract and was not able to move. This Tackle, even though it is a weak move, it did pretty much it did crap load. And so this move, it's his turn. I believe I go straight for the focus. Yes, I go straight for the focus energy finally. As this camera goes for Overheat and kills me off. Pretty stupid. But here, I kind of make a decent play because after this Pokemon, I think I go to Ash Bear now. Yeah, I go into Ash Bear. No, I go to wait again. What I go into Agua? That's kind of weird. I think I did one Ice Beam, or no, I did Nature Power, since of course Ice Beam, what'd I do? I think I went for Nature Power, because Ice Beam, you can't put Pokemon, you can't freeze Pokemon, put Pokemon in frozen state. Fail much? As with every other episode, yes. Every other episode contains failure, whether it's, one thing or another. So anyways, I decided to use Absorb here because I know it could do a decent amount, it has equal amount of damage. Plus, I figured it would do a whole bunch, so I decided to go straight for that. Unfortunately, Agua gets attracted by a stupid camel. I mean, who wants to fall in love with a Mexican lily pad, really? Yes, I'm a racist bastard. Oh, I love Jeff Papa Dunham so much right now. After this, I should probably watch, I do have Jeff Dunham's DVD, Controlled Chaos. I need to watch, like, the Peanut part, since I never actually watched the Peanut part of Controlled Chaos. So anyways, Ash Bear now comes out, and I believe I style that with double teams and coal mines. That's what mainly I decided to use for Ash Bear. Of course, now I decided to be a freaking genius, when it could have been a freaking genius to begin with. So I decided to speed things up here because it was tending to get really, really annoying, and I didn't want to show you guys the entire scene, otherwise it would take over 20 minutes, and I like to keep my content over under 20 minutes. If only like stuff really has to be over 20 minutes, I will allow that, but other than that, probably not. I believe I set up the maximum amount of double teams, and look at with this, a track does miss a couple times, however it hits only once, so Ash Bear is untouchable right now. I believe she goes for overheat, the camera goes for overheats, and Sunday overheats and tracks. Then I decided to just go straight for the coal mines, since of course I know that Ash Bear is a pretty good special attacker. And needs to get some really nice special attacks. Unfortunately, however, I do get the attract, which honestly kind of sucked. So I kind of wondered if like lava cookies or revives would actually do the trick, but unfortunately they don't, which I don't understand, since of course retraction is a status move. I mean, status, right? Yeah, it's a status. So how come full heal couldn't do it? I guess they resist potions since they're not in lava potions, and I'll go to level 28 because of this. Unfortunately, I'm not using Skrillex in this gym because it's a big pain if I use Skrillex. And here is Torkoal, level 29 with the moves Body Slam, Overheat, Sunny Day, and Attract. Basically, our Pokemon have Sunny Day and Overheat. That's basically it, and they're big threats as well. So right here, I decided to go for Psychic, seeing how much it would do. And here is the part where I laugh so hard, I might just laugh again. Okay, so here comes the Psychic, and guess what? I get a crit on it! That was really good play, because it reminded me of the second gym leader battle, if you remember. When World, if you guys have not seen the is it the 5th episode? I believe it's the 5th episode, yes, the 5th episode where I took on Brawly and he sent us Makuhita as he kept staying with Ralts. He got the critical hit and confusion. This happened! If it happens again, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, really? What is up with me? And if Gardevoir gets another crit, I'm gonna find a Pokemon and that's gonna be a freaking miracle right there, but as you can see, I was laughing really hard during recording, and thank goodness I do his point narration, because I think the laughing would have raped your ears and be like, unsubscribe me. But after that, all that, Ash Bear gets 1,000 points, and that was an easy Pokemon. Kind of reminded me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Has anyone seen the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, speaking of which? Because I don't actually remember watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, other than probably one of the newer series, like back in my, probably like in the late 2000s, probably somewhere around there. But, I remember seeing the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, the old one that was, I think it was released in 1990. But I'm getting way out of topic this time. Let's, go ahead and get our gym dash here, if we can. Oh, we can more Pokemon we can use. So, unlike Whitney, who cries and acts like a little beaver, when Flannery is like, you know what, I've learned something here, that makes me a stronger gym leader. And you don't have to come talk to her again to get the TM, and probably the badge. Yeah, I don't know. And so we receive the Heat Badge, which enables the move Strength to be used outside of a battle. And I think, yeah, we get Pokemon at level 50 will obey you, even though it's not impossible to get Pokemon over level 50 at this point. And she goes over stuff which I explained. And we update TM50, which contains Overheat. Again, the power is 140, and after using it once, your attack goes down by 2 statuses. So be careful when using this, even though it's pretty much overused in Wi-Fi bells, unlike I know most trainers do it. And if you do use it in Wi-Fi battles, make sure you have the White Orb on, says you can do more damage. Or if you have Nasty Plot on it, that's probably better, but I'm getting way ahead of myself. And here, I get the hottest gym leader in Hoenn's phone number. I feel so friggin' accomplished. Huzzah! So, what I wanted to do, well, before I did something, I wanted to get a Strength Sled, because, you know, Zigzagoon was not going to be in use. But before we did that, we were interrupted by May. Blake, long time no see! Oh, well, is it a hot springs? You got the Lava Ridge Gym Badge! You must have collected good Pokemon. No, I believe you raised them. I guess it'd be okay for you to have this, and we get the Go Goggles. So remember that stand route outside we can go to because it was like really impossible? We can actually go there right now. I mean, not right now, but as of right now, we can go through there. Which we'll be taking on the next episode, as well as a couple missing things, so... Pausing right moment here to get our Pokemon here, since of course, oh wait, I had to swap. Skrillex and Skrillex from Agua, and then I pause right here just to get the Machop, which I successfully do, well, I mean, a Pokemon with Strength, which of course is Machop, as you'll see in a couple seconds. Again, the reason I decided to get Machop is because Zigzagoon was not going to be good at any point. Plus, I don't think you can learn Strength. Let me know if you can learn Strength, because I think that would be really good. And since, of course, I wanted to get Lazy Strength, but of course I couldn't do that because, I accidentally gave a cut instead of Strength. Shame on me. Another thing that I did was I went into the Fiery Path, as you'll see like in a couple of seconds, right about now, okay, we got it now. And, of course, luckily I did bring some Super Repels. So basically, remember that little boulder that was pushable that we saw, like, after, like, a couple steps? Now, once you have Strength activated, you'll be able to go, what's beyond that rock and get a couple of good items in here. So, a big boulder, Pokemon will be able to push your side. Would you like to use Strength? Volk used Strength, and yes, I know I'm not that classic with the names and stuff. If it was a shiny copy, I would name it Methane, even though Sugar copyrighted it. What to do with the Super Repellons, which lasts is very long. And I almost forgot to get this item right here, which is TMO6, which is Toxic. If those of you who haven't seen my episode 14 of Fire Red Cucumbers, Toxic badly poisons your Pokemon, and I decided to learn it on Skarmory, since of course Skarmory cannot learn any other good moves until like probably the 6th gym battle. I accidentally clicked Roar instead, so you guys are gonna have to forgive me for that. And Skrillex is trying to learn Toxic, blah 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 blah. I make it as like it's live narrated at the same time as pulse narrated. What should we call this? An in-between narration? I think that would make sense. So I decided to get rid of agility, even though it might have been useful, but you know, Skarmory speed doesn't really matter. In fact, I haven't checked the ability yet. But it's not like Pokemon Life battles where I actually need to look at the ability, natures and stuff like that. I'm really focused on abilities and its status, really. That's about it when it comes to team members. And of course, I figure out what's not used that much, what's overused, and I combine the best of both worlds in some way. Do all that pushing and stuff, and you get a Firestone. Now, I believe only one Pokemon can evolve using the Firestone, and that is Vulpix, if I'm not mistaken. And I probably shouldn't be mistaken, since of course it is Vulpix that only evolves with a Firestone. However, I'd recommend you save it for later on, since of course you're going to be needing a bunch of other Pokemon that can evolve using the Firestone. Of course, you feature a report from another game, but I'm not going to spoil that. So anyways, with that done, we are now done with what is to remain. And I decided, you know, instead of going to Mauville Town very early, I decided to take on the newer part of Route 111. So that's where we'll be in the next episode. So I'll see you guys then. Comment, rate, and subscribe. And yes, we got another wild Pokemon battle. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.